The coffee is black. The robot is very, very frisky. And I'd like to welcome you to the Sunday, September 7th edition of Modeling Blog Daily, where Bill just rants with a cup of joe. And today I'm going to rant on a fabulous model that I spent a considerable amount of time over the last several days building. It's called Pharaoh's Forbidden Ruins. In fact, it comes from a Lego System 5988, and right on the side of the box, Pharaoh's Forbidden Ruins. I built it up just like it was in the instruction manual. The set is an incredible set. The manual is 48 pages. There were no mistakes, and I got this on eBay used from Canada, and I had no missing pieces. What a wonderful set. I'm going to probably show you this in two blogs. It's immense, guys. First of all, I want to show you one thing. These are all painted on. All of the hieroglyphics, that's what they're called, guys, hieroglyphics, are painted on, and they have some magnificent coloring. There's actually 4 large panels and 4 small panels. 3, 4. I call it the temple. In my review, I actually showed it to you connected, but it's easier to show you like this. There's a ladder that goes upstairs. There's a snake pit. Those are vipers, by the way. There's an inner chamber for the mummy of the Pharaoh, and it's a very fine gold painted head and cover. Isn't that something? And what's he got in his hand? Or I guess it's a he. It's a sepulcher, guys. A sepulcher. I set it up so the bad guys were snooping with binoculars from the upper loft area of the temple, looking down into the court. Well, it's set up so when you pull the trip, they fall below, and it's supposed to cause this thing to automatically drop, and sometimes it does, and sometimes, see, it worked that time. It didn't in my review. I had to push it. So it's a way cool design. It is finely tuned though. It will trip, it will go down, but it just, you have to have it set up just like I did right there. There's a treasure chest in the loft area, but I wanted to show you the gold, but I didn't want to put it inside, so I put it on the outside. It's interesting that you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, either you can call them eagles or falcons. I think they're falcons, but I don't think they have eagles in Egypt. I think they do have falconry, and I think the kings of Egypt used to try. That's where they hold the falcons on the hand, and then they go up and catch things. So this is absolutely magnificent, and you can see it's quite detailed, and it takes a long time to build. What you have, when you first build it, you wonder, what is this? Well, that's a campfire, guys. See, that's a fire, and that's a cup of coffee cooking. And now let me show you the truck. This is called the Scorpion Tracker. You know, it's interesting. They have 4 different models of the Scorpion Tracker. This is the largest. And what I wanted to do, if you take a look at the box, see, they had the truck kind of wrecked. When I do my little videos, I like to kind of tell a little story, you know, just make it interesting. So I had the airship kind of floating up there, and then I showed my engineer working on the tire, because you know, that's Johnny Thunder's truck, and you know, it's broken down, so he's stuck at the temple. Well, the bad guys, you know, they got somebody coming in to save them. Well, you can read it any way you want to, but anyhow, I wanted to set it up the same way as was on the cover where the truck was wrecked. Well, see, if you just let it sit there, so what I did, I just put it up on a brick. See, that's a brick right there, and you put it up on a little brick, and then it looks like it's wrecked. And then you take the tire out and put a little minifigure down there in front of it, and now he's working on it. It's a nice looking truck. It is. Uh-oh. Oh boy. So you know, I don't know if it's supposed to go down like this or up like that. They show it kind of tilted. I think that they made these actually as sun visors, and you tilted them to keep the sun out of your eyes, because you can have a full minifigure sitting in there with it down like that. Anyhow, it's a fine looking vehicle, and when you put it up like that, it really does look like it's wrecked. What I'm going to do is I'll finish tomorrow on the blog. I'll finish up on the airship, and I'll show you that tricky magnet and how that works. But this is actually one of the better sets that I have now. If you can get this, I would highly recommend that you do so, because you get so many fabulous bricks that you're not going to get anywhere else. And the best thing are these painted ones. These are just incredible. And with this set, you should be able to build a wonderful boatload of high adventure models. So this concludes the first session of the blog on the details. One more, and we'll wrap it up on Pharaoh's Forbidden Ruins. Bill and Red, signing off with a very, very sleepy robot who snores. He snores, guys. Sayonara, friends. Sayonara.